Good evening, family and friends of Coppin State University. Thank you for joining us tonight. For those attending in person, we ask that you silence all cellular devices at this time as we begin the show. We hope you have a wonderful time with us this evening. Please welcome to the stage your MCs, Ramon Smith and Jayla McCullough.
Miss Coppin State University and the Royal Court. I am Ramon Smith, the 24th Mr. Coppin State University. I am a senior health science major from the illustrious Prince George's County, Maryland, and I am a Spring 24 initiate of the Pi Theta chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated.
And I am Jayla McCullough, a senior elementary education scholar, and I had the honor of serving as the 93rd Miss Coppin State University. Prior, I served as Miss Junior and Miss Sophomore, a Spring 23 initiate of the Gamma Phi chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
Together, we had a great time during our reign, and tonight we are excited to be serving as your Master and Miss ceremony for the 2025 Mr. and Miss Coppin State University Coronation.
Ramon, it is such an honor to be here and witness another crowning ceremony for the Coppin State University Royal Court. It feels like yesterday we were preparing to come out onto the stage on our own coronation day. Oh my gosh, remember Missy Sand calling us to see the final stage?
I actually do remember that. You tried to be so tough, and you got on the stage and just started breaking down crying when you saw the beautiful stage, and that was a great moment.
Okay, Ramon, thank you. I was there, and it was great. It was happy, and it was glamorous. I just know they were excited for their stage reveal. I'm excited for the court reveal. But before that, we would like to express our thanks and gratitude for you all spending the evening with us tonight as we celebrate Mr. and Miss Coppin and the Royal Court in this 125th year of Coppin's rich history.
We thank you for joining and help us celebrate this long-standing Coppin State University tradition. Thank you to our university president, Dr. Anthony Jenkins, for his great leadership and the great things that he is doing here at Coppin State University. We would like to thank his cabinet members, administration, faculty, and staff who have so much had the opportunity to choose to be here this evening. Thank you so much. Joining us tonight, we also have some visiting royalty. We would like to take the time to ask you to stand and be recognized.
If you're here. Next, they're not here.
Please remember to always be vigilant and aware of your surroundings, even on your own campus and our campus. And remember to be fellow to your brothers and sisters and be their keeper.
Thank you to our fellow HBCU royalty and student leaders who continue to answer the call of duty to serve their fellow students. With that being said, tonight we are thrilled to celebrate our HBCU royalty, the Coppin State University Royal Court.
We hope that you enjoy the program, and at this time, we ask that all past Mr. and Miss Coppins exit through the back of the auditorium and join us in the backstage lobby.
Will the family members of our Royal Court please stand to be acknowledged? We know that the court is very excited that you share this evening with them. Thank you for being here and celebrating them with us. The tradition of royalty was established in 1930 when the students of then Fannie Jackson Coppin Normal School desired a female student to represent the student population to be the face of Coppin and remain steadfast to the mission and standards of the university. Over the years, the selection process evolved to include a pageant and voting process. In 2000, the first Mr. Coppin role was formally created as a true position for the male students to compete for. A formal Coppin State University Royal Court was created in 2005.
Since then, the crowning ceremony, better known as Coronation, has remained one of the cornerstone traditions of the student activities culture here at Coppin State University. In fact, this year we celebrate 125 years of Coppin. We are so excited to see what this evening will hold.
Yes, I'm so excited to see the coronation the last few years has gotten better and better each year, and I can't wait to see what tonight brings. The term Sankofa means to go back and get it. It means that you have to strive towards your future. You must know and acknowledge your past. We begin the program with acknowledging those that have come before us, and since that includes us, we'll be right back.
I am James Young IV. Don't forget the fourth. And I have the distinct honor of serving as the 18th Mr. Coppin State University 2018-2019.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Desiree Jones, and I have the pleasure of serving as the 90th Miss Coppin State University for the 2021-2022 school year.
Good evening. My name is Traquan Hayes, and I serve as the 22nd Mr. Coppin State University for the 2022-2023 academic school year.
Greetings, everyone. I am Kayleen Perez, and I had the honor of serving as the 91st Miss Coppin State University.
Once again, I am Ramon Smith, and I humbly serve as your 24th Mr. Coppin State University for the 2024-2025 academic school year.
And I am Jayla Monet McCullough, and I have the honor of serving as the 93rd Miss Coppin State University. Thank you to all of our past royalty members. They paved the way for each of us, and we are forever indebted to them. Student leadership is a vital part of what makes our Office of Campus Life active and viable. Some of the greatest leaders that have walked the grounds of our historic campus have been members of the Royal Court.
As we recognize past royalty, I think it's only fair to briefly reminisce about our most memorable moments as King and Queen. My most memorable moment was having the opportunity to go to the Mr. and Miss HBCU pageant in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was able to meet so many fellow brother kings and sister queens, and it was just an amazing experience, and I will cherish that for the rest of my life.
Wow, now you have me thinking. What I most remember about my reign was meeting so many people, a part of the student body, meeting new kings and queens from other institutions that I've been friends with for multiple years, definitely building and networking with other people, going to NOLA, going to NASAP, all of the fun conferences where I learned so much.
I know we both have so many memories to share, and once I graduate, I'll have more memories to add to my experience at Coppin State University.
As much as we could go on and on about memories from our reigns and what we've been doing since, we know you don't want to hear our stories all night. Maybe it's time we introduce our campus royalty. What do you all think? Ladies and gentlemen, the kings and queens of our student organizations.
tonight. Representing Latinx in the Coppin room, we have Wanda Valencia and Vernon Darby. Representing Coppin Pillars, we have Jeremiah Luff and Jada Thomas. Representing Hearts in Harmony, we have Miracle Kelly and Ernesto Mauricio. Representing Iota Phi Theta and Sigma Gamma Rho, we have Taylor Kirkland and Taylor Danes. Representing NAACP, we have Joshua Milton and Asia Logan. Representing the National Council of Negro Women, we have Tanisha Taylor and Kaden Bowie. Representing Natural Science, we have Tanidra Hackett, escorted by Mr. Traquan Hayes. Representing Prestige Step Team, we have Tristan Littles and Jemiah Keenan. Representing the National Society of Leadership and Success, we have Solomon Wilson and Avanti Bennings. And last, but certainly not least, representing Smooth, we have Shaheem Breadlove and Janae Reed.
Let's give it up again for our student organizations, Kings and Queens. They looked amazing, wouldn't you agree?
They sure did. I got even more excited to see the court after that. And with that being said, I think it's time we introduce the 2025-2026 Royal Court. And we'll begin with Mr. Freshman.
Introducing Mr. Freshman, Rodolin Constant. Hailing from Bridgeport, Connecticut, Rodolin joins the Coppin community this year, making his mark as Mr. Freshman. He is also a member of SMOOTH, NAACP, and the Caribbean Students Association. Rod's famous campaign slogan, "Don't be odd, vote for Rod," will be remembered for years to come. His platform as Mr. Freshman is ROD, R for reach, O for organize, D for develop. A quote that he lives by is, "You are what you repeatedly do." Therefore, excellence is a habit, not an act. Rodellin's ultimate goal is to establish his own entertainment conglomerate. His hobbies include fitness, reading, screenwriting, and public speaking. Family and friends, Rodellin Constant, Mr. Freshman.
Miss Freshman, Kamaya Day. She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. Proverbs chapter 31, verse 25. Kamaya Day hails from the charmed city of Baltimore, Maryland, and she comes into the role of Miss Freshman, ready to serve her class. Already having served in the SASA program as a representative, her hobbies include reading, creating flyers, and cooking. Kamaya participates in giving back to the community with her church and going back to do school drives and helping feed those who are in need. Her platform as Miss Freshman is the Daylight Movement. With her slogan, Guided by Faith, Glowing with Purpose, Kamaya's post-college plans are to work at University of Maryland Hospital as an RN, own a house, a car, and start her own business. A program called Hands of Grace to help give back to the community, family, and friends. Miss Freshman, Kamaya Day.
Now introducing Mr. Sophomore, Dewan Oots Williams. Having served the prior year as Mr. Freshman, Dewan resides in Sea Pleasant, Maryland. In addition to his role as Mr. Sophomore, Dewan is the president of Smooth Incorporated and a student representative of the Social Work Advisory Board. His hobbies include content creation, cooking, reading, writing, playing sports, and spending time with loved ones. His platform as Mr. Sophomore is, "We are the future, the Eagles of tomorrow." Upon graduation, he plans to become a clinical social worker, work as a children and family therapist, youth correctional counselor, and start his own private practices in Christian rehabilitation counseling and men's empowerment counseling. A quote he lives by is Joshua 1-9. "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Family and friends, Mr. Sophomore, Dewan Oots Williams.
Miss Sophomore, Kamora Barlow. Living by the quote, "All the days ordained for me were the written in your book before the one of them came to be." Psalms chapter 139, verse 16. Kamora Barlow returns to the court from serving the prior year as Miss Freshman. She hails from Lawrence, New Jersey. Alongside her duties as Miss Sophomore, she is also a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success, president of Hearts in Harmony, and a member of the CSU Gospel Choir, a member and model for College Girls Society, a space for creating sisterhood and celebrating education and empowerment. Kamora's hobbies include painting, drawing, volunteering, and singing. After college, she plans to become a forensic psychologist and continue her education in psychology to receive her PhD. Family and friends, Kamora Barlow, Miss Sophomore.
Now introducing Mr. Junior, Daquan Pierre. Daquan Pierre previously served as Mr. Sophomore. He is a nursing scholar from Baltimore, Maryland. A quote that he lives by is, "The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain." He lives by this quote because to get where you want to be successful in life, you have to be happy and you have to face obstacles. Daquan's campus involvement includes being the president of the Delta Delta chapter of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, a member of Prestige Step Team, the Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society, and a presidential scholar. Daquan's platform is the voice. Many students haven't yet found their voice or feel shy, so his goal is to help them discover it by offering mental support, organizing fun events, and being a listening ear when they are ready to speak up. Mr. Sophomore, Daquan Pierre.
Miss Junior, Ariana Roman, a native of Prince George's County, Maryland. Ariana also returns to the court, having served as Miss Sophomore the previous year. A quote she lives by is, "I think once you've decided to change, then you've already begun your transformation." Orion High School Host Club. In addition to her role as Miss Junior, Ariana is a member of the Epsilon Kappa chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, where she serves as the chapter secretary. Her platform is one page at a time. Ariana's hobbies include writing, dancing, and singing, roller skating, and painting. Her platform is one page at a time, and her post-college plans to become a published author align beautifully with her platform time. Friends and family, Ariana Roman, Miss Junior. Miss Senior, Jordan Coleman. Residing in Springdale, Maryland, Jordan is a biology and life sciences scholar. In her time at Coppin, she has been heavily involved in on-campus life as a member of the National Council of Negro Women, Coppin Elite Modeling, Pre-Professions Club, African American History Committee, a collective success training peer mentor, honors program, and the Zeta Epsilon chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Jordan's hobbies include reading, tennis, Pilates, fashion, photography, and community service. She is committed to fostering an environment where students thrive academically while also enjoying a vibrant and supportive community. Family and friends, Jordan Coleman, Miss Senior. Holding the position of Mr. or Miss Coppin State is a class king-queen position isn't easy. Many people believe that it's a position of smiling, waving, and dressing up. However, it is so much more. Students holding the positions of Mr. or Miss Coppin and the Royal Court must encourage school spirit and leadership through campus programming, participate in community service and outreach programs, work alongside the Student Government Association in representing the student body, speak at institutional and community engagements, and most importantly, uphold the mission and standard of excellence of the university while maintaining a high academic achievements.
Founded in 1900 as Fannie Coppin Normal School, this year Coppin State University celebrates 125 years of excellence, 125 years of educating and preparing students for the walks of life, 125 years of transforming lives and nurturing. I'm here to see what 125 holds for the entire Royal Court.
Ooh, well now I'm definitely excited to see them. Reigning during such a monumental year for Coppin seems like it would come with some sort of celebration of its own. Almost like you might sprinkle a little more razzle-dazzle on the regular dazzle.
I see where your mind is going with that. But let's not keep everybody waiting. Coppin State University, family, friends, both near and far, it is now time to present to you all the 2025-2026 Mr. and Miss Coppin State University. First, join me in celebrating the 25th Mr. Coppin State University, Larry Gill. Mr. Coppin, Larry Gill. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Who shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? Psalms 27 through 1. Larry is a Bull City native hailing from Durham, North Carolina. His platform as Mr. Coppin is Lights, Camera, Coppin. Make sure every star gets their own spotlight. In addition to his role as Mr. Coppin, he is also the president of Coppin Players, SOAR Squad Campus Ambassador, member of the Campus Activities Board, and a Coppin State cheerleader. President of the National Association of Dramatic and Speech Arts 2026 president, and a member of the United States Institute for Theater Technology. Larry's hobbies include roller skating, trying new foods, traveling, balloon decorating, and planning. Post-graduation, Larry will be attending grad school to receive an MFA in lighting design with hopes of traveling and touring the world. Once again, I give you Mr. Coppin State University, Larry Gill.
Okay, we see you, Mr. Coppin. You brought the razzle for sure. And while we cherish our kings, what is a king without a queen by his side? Ladies and gentlemen, the 94th Miss Coppin State University, Catherine Trumata Addy. Trumata Addy returns to the Royal Court this year as Miss Coppin from previously serving as Miss Junior and Miss Sophomore. Hailing from Montgomery County, Maryland, she is also the Secretary of NAACB, National Council of Negro Women, and the National Society of Leadership and Success. In addition to her campus involvement, Catherine is also a Harbor City Link mentee with Christian Youth for the Nation. Her hobbies include salsa dancing, boxing, and reading fictional books. Catherine's platform this year is the 94th headquarters, empowering your next play. Post-graduation, in God's will, Catherine plans to pursue her doctorate in physical therapy immediately after graduation. She aspires to begin her career as a travel physical therapist serving underserved and third world communities to help individuals regain full range of motion and mobility without limitations. In the future, she plans to specialize in oncology, physical therapy, to honor her late mother by giving back to patients and families navigating cancer recovery. A quote that Catherine lives by is, "I walked into this country so you can run." Her mother, Catalina Trumata. Family and friends, Catherine Trumata Addy, the 94th Miss Coppin State University.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Miss Coppin State University.
2025-2026, Larry Gill and Catherine Addy. Wow, don't they look amazing? Ramon, this is my favorite part of coronation, seeing the royal court dressed and looking glamorous. They look good. Navy Knights and Golden Lights indeed.
Yes, they do truly look amazing, and I'm honored to have both of them in the lineage of Coppin State royalty. Larry, Catherine, and the entire royal court, you truly look outstanding and amazing.
To continue the celebration, we have a couple of performances tonight as tributes to our king and queen and for your enjoyment. Our first tribute is a royal vocal performance. Please welcome to the stage, David Henderson.
Trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way, can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now, can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough. Never, 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 never for me. For me, never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, never, never enough, never enough for me, for me. Never enough, never enough for me, for me. For me.
Wow, thank you, David, for that dynamic tribute. I mean, wow. You did a really great job, didn't he? We appreciate you and your gift so much. You know, when I was Mr. Coppin, one of the things that made me feel special was receiving my sash and crown. I'd gone to coronations before, but nothing beat the moment that it happened for me.
I know exactly what you mean. I feel like I did so much on Coppin's campus and was involved in just about everything, but nothing compared to the moment it became official and we got our crowns and sashes.
As great as it was, I am really enjoying being on this side and being able to observe the legacies of the future.
Yes, indeed. We are here to celebrate not only the leadership of our students currently, but to motivate them to be even greater than they are now.
You know what? You're right. You're right. In fact, before we even move to the moments that we've all been waiting for, let's give it up for our entire Royal Court, a round of applause for their accomplishments this far. Their sacrifices that they've had to make and being able to become the student leaders that we see before us today. Let's give another round of applause for them.
Thank you so much. And now it's time to begin the ceremony part of the evening. We ask that our class kings and queens please stand. While they're all stashed up, can we give them a round of applause?
everyone look stunning this evening? Doesn't everyone look stunning this evening? Yes. Let's clap it up for our class kings and queens. At this time, we will witness the crowning of Mr. and Miss Coppin State University 2025-2026.
I need everyone to stand up and give a round of applause to our new Mr. and Miss Coppin State University. Congratulations to Mr. and Miss. Congratulations to the court. You all look beautiful. As Assistant Dean of Campus Life, Miss Isan Mujahid also serves as the Royal Court Advisor. And it makes sense because she is no stranger to campus royalty, as she is a former Miss Sophomore and was Miss Lincoln University 2001-2002. She has won Advisor of the Year from two separate Royal Court organizations, the Miss Lincoln Legacy Icon Award from her alma mater, and more recently, the Endless Reign Award from the Mr. and Miss HBCU Conference and Competition in January. Please welcome Miss Isan Mujahid to give the Royal Court oath.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, at this time I would like to ask our 2025-2026 Royal Court to please stand for their oath. I state your name and title. We'll try again. I and state your title. as a member of the Royal Court of Coppin State University, understand my role and responsibility. I promise to uphold the guidelines and expectations set before me. I understand that leadership is a commitment and not a position. I promise to represent myself, Coppin students, and the Coppin community to the best of my ability. As a leader, I understand that I am an example to my fellow students. As such, I am proud. I am proud. I am proud to serve on the 2025-26 Coppin State University Royal Courts. You may be seated.
Once again, thank you, Ms. Mujahid. Wow, they've been sashed, taken their oath, and gotten crowned. I think it may be time to hear from the man and the woman of the hour. Please welcome the 25th and 94th Mr. and Miss Coppin State University.
Good evening, everyone. I hope this night has been nothing short of amazing for each of you, because I know it has been an incredible one for me. Standing here tonight, October 13th, 2025, as the 25th Mr. Coppin State University is truly a blessing. Before anything else, I have to give all the honor and glory to God. None of this would be possible without His grace, His timing, and His consistent reminder that purpose will always make room for you.
Amen.
Every step that led me here was guided by Him, and for that I am deeply thankful. To my family and my parents, thank you for your love, your sacrifices, and for believing in me, even when I was still trying to figure things out myself. You've been my motivation, my foundation, and sometimes my reality check. Everything you've poured into me is reflected in this moment, and I hope tonight reminds you of your prayers, patience, and support that has not gone unnoticed. To my 94th Miss Coppin State University, my partner in purpose and poise. Thank you for your grace, your authenticity, and your contagious energy. Sharing this journey with you has already been a joy, whether it's when we're deep in conversation or randomly busting out laughing over absolutely nothing. You always bring light and balance. Together, we've proven that leadership does not have to be stiff. It can be real, it can be joyful, and it can be us. I am proud to call you my queen, my teammate, and my friend. Love you. To the Royal Court. Y'all look amazing tonight. Thank you for stepping into this journey with an open heart, excitement, and the willingness to grow together. Even though we've just started, the energy and the chemistry we already share feels like something special. I can already tell this court is going to make a lasting impact. not just through what we do, but through how we do it. United, creative, and full of eagle pride. I am beyond excited for everything ahead as we bring our vision for Coppin to life. To Missy Sam, thank you for being the definition of real. You keep us grounded and focused, and you're never afraid to say it like it is. And we wouldn't want it any other way. You somehow managed to keep us on track while balancing about 500 other tasks at the same time. You truly do it all. We appreciate you more than we can say. We're so thankful to have you as our advisor, and we're ready to take on this year with you guiding us. To my campaign managers and team, thank you for believing in me before the crown even existed. You were there through the long nights, the brainstorming sessions, the last-minute fixes, every flyer, post, idea that brought Lights, Camera, Coppin to life. You turned a dream into a moment. None of this would be possible without your creativity, commitment, and faith in me. This win belongs to us. To the theater department and the Office of Admissions, thank you for being such an impact and part of my journey here at Coppin State University. To my theater family, thank you for giving me the stage, both literally and figuratively, to grow and express and find my voice. You've taught me that the storytelling isn't just about something we do, it's about something we live. And to admissions, thank you for giving me the opportunity to welcome future Eagles home. You've shown me that the power of representation and connection, and I carry that with me everywhere I go. Both departments have helped shape who I am. One gave me the stage and the other gave me my purpose. To the administration, faculty, and staff, thank you for pouring into students like me and believing in the next generation of leaders. Your guidance reminds us that what we do here matters, not just for today, but for a legacy to come. And finally, to the student body, the heartbeat of Coppin. Thank you for trusting me with this opportunity to serve and represent you. You are the reason we do what we do. Your energy, creativity, and pride inspires me every single day to lead with authenticity, to serve with purpose. We may just be starting this reign, but together, we're going to make some unforgettable memories. As I stand here tonight, I know this moment isn't the end. It's just the opening act. The beginning of a reign built on purpose, passion, and people. This year, our goal is simple: to make Coppin feel more connected, creative, and seen. So, in the most professional way possible, get used to seeing us. We're active, visible, and ready to make sure this year is one to remember. This crown isn't just about recognition, it's about responsibility. And as your 25th Mr. Coppin State University, I promise to serve with honor, humility, and heart. Thank you for all your love, your support, and for celebrating this moment with us. The lights are up, the stage is set, and trust me, the curtains are not going down anytime soon. Thank you.
Everything that I'm going to say tonight is from the heart. I may be able to write down on paper, but the heart is something I need to project to my Coppin community. But first and foremost, I'd like to thank God alone for helping me get to this platform today, and let alone thank you to my mother above that looks down on me every single day. And I want her to know that she does not have to worry because I have gained a Coppin family that has protected me throughout my whole journey. And first and foremost also, I want to thank my family. I'm so sorry that I'm a lot. I thank you so much for every time I have cried, every time I beg for money, but let alone you listening to my crazy ideas and telling me to keep going. My friends, from Jordan, Tori, Breland, Daya, Marita, thank you so much for watching me grow from this time I've stepped into Coppin, clueless, not knowing what I was doing, into the woman that I am today. Thank you for being there at my most humblingest moments and still being my friend. my greatest friends, let alone my God-sent sisters. And to every faculty that is or is not in this room, I thank you even from the CAF to the classroom. You have set discipline and grounded rules into my heart and that I have always carried. I would not be here without you here today, especially the president's office. Let alone, I want to thank Mrs. Santalone. This woman has dealt with me for 3 years. That is a nice round of applause. I am a goofball, I am full of energy, and yes, I can be serious, but my energy is too big. And I thank you, Mrs. Sand, for every time you put me in a dress, put jewelry on my ears, my neck, and helping me find the style that I feel comfortable in, and I can glow as Catherine. Let alone, I want to thank the student body. Thank you for entrusting me to be your voice. Thank you for entrusting me not only just to be your campus leader, but your community leader. And I promise to entrust as your 94th Miss Coppin State University that will leave an impact, a legacy that will impact you to be the best version of you. Thank you.
When do I hit play? Your dance, your dance. No, they were going up the steps.
Simple things, little things, get lost in all the glitter and the bling and the machine. Remember the trees and the bees and memories of when you used to be a kid on a swing. But I'm in Hollywood, dreaming bigger than I ever should. Ooh, I'm a product of Hollywood, dreaming bigger than I ever should. Dreaming bigger than dreaming bigger than I ever.
Simple things, little things, get lost in all the glitter and the bling in the machine. Remember the trees and the bees and memories of when you used to be a kid on a swing.
But I'm in Hollywood, dreaming bigger than I ever should. Ooh,
I'm a product of
Hollywood, dreaming bigger than I ever should. What do you live for? What are you here for? What do you breathe for? What do you stand for? What would you die for? What will you leave when you're gone? What are you here for? How could you give more? How could you love more? What do you live for? But I'm in Hollywood, dreaming bigger than I ever should.
Can we give them another round of applause? Thank you both for those wonderful speeches. Let's clap it up just one more time for that dance routine as well. Congratulations to you all, and I wish you a most successful reign. At this time, we are in for a treat with our last performance of the evening. Please welcome to the stage Melody Cole for a royal dance tribute.
You got this. Go ahead.
I tried to drink it away. I tried to put one in the air. I tried to dance it away. I tried to change it with my hair. I ran a credit card below. Thought a new dress would make it better. I tried to work it away, but that just made me even sadder. I tried to keep myself busy. I ran around in circles, think I made myself dizzy. I slept it away, I sexed it away, I read it away. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those levels. Yeah, it's like cranes in the sky. Sometimes I don't wanna feel those levels. I tried to run it away. Thought then my head be feeling clearer. I traveled 70 states. Thought moving around make me feel better. I tried to let go my lover. Thought if I was alone, then maybe I could
Wow,
recover.
truly amazing. I don't even know what to say.
That was a great performance by Melody Cole. That was absolutely amazing. Another round of applause. At this time, we have a few remarks in the following order. Our very own President Anthony Jenkins will begin, followed by co-leads of the Division of Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, AVP and Dean of Students, Dr. Dorothy Parrish-Harris, and AVP Dr. James Stewart. Following them, we will have some additional remarks from friends and family.
Thank you very much. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Let's give them another round of applause because they look amazing. I don't have much to say other than I'm extremely proud. I'm proud that you all are representing Coppin State University. You are great ambassadors. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You all are taking it to another level. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for what you've done, what you're going to continue to do, and setting the example. You all have heard me say it before. Nothing you do in life is more profound than your example. Res non verba. That means deeds, not words. Do it. Don't talk about it. Be one of action. And ask people to join you, to never follow you. As leaders, don't be self-serving. You are in this because you know that this world is bigger than just you. As your Coppin family, we're behind you 100%. We love you, we support you, and we're proud of you. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Cold, nerves, anxiety, all of it. That's not gonna.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I want to give a round of applause for our MCs. The outgoing Mr. and Miss Coppin. This is a wonderful evening. Amazing performances, grace, style, beauty, talent, all on this stage to celebrate the coronation of our newly elected Mr. and Miss Coppin State University and the new Royal Court. We celebrate excellence. We celebrate service. We celebrate legacy. And that's who we are as a proud, historically black university that's steeped in rich traditions of resilience, scholarship, and community. To our outgoing Mr. and Miss Coppin State University, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the ways that you have served this campus. Thank you for the times that you've shown up. Thank you for the distinctions that you have demonstrated with dignity, balancing academics, service, and leadership with grace and pride that define the Coppin student experience. You are leaving an indelible mark on this university, and your legacy will continue to inspire those who follow in your footsteps. To all of the former Mr. and Miss Coppins, thank you for the legacy that you have left and for the ways in which you continue to carry Coppin pride wherever you go. We appreciate you, and we're always glad to see you. To our newly crowned Mr. and Miss Coppin, congratulations. We are so proud of you, and you now join a distinguished line of student leaders who have represented Coppin with courage, with creativity, and with commitment. And as you begin your reign, which is unique, which is distinguished, I want you to know that your impact has already begun. And as you continue to demonstrate your commitment to Coppin, to the Royal Court, you know that you're creating a legacy yourself that will be remembered by the lives that you touch, by the voices you uplift, by the examples that you set. So let your reign reflect Coppin's enduring commitment to empower each other, to transform lives, to nurture potential. I want you to lead boldly. I want you to serve faithfully. And I want you to continue to represent this university with pride, with purpose, with distinction. On behalf of the Enrollment Management and Student Affairs Division, I extend a heartfelt congratulations to you all, to the families, to the entire Royal Court. We celebrate you tonight, not just for what you bring to this moment, but for what you will continue to bring to Coppin State University. May this be a season of growth, joy, and transformation. May the Coppin spirit continue to soar through you, in you, as you. Congratulations once again.
You all look absolutely stunning. Do they not, everybody? I just want to say that together we've come tonight to celebrate the tradition and the pride that is this ceremony. The coronation of our royal court is one of the most cherished and symbolic traditions. It embodies leadership, service, scholarship, the embodiment of all that is Coppin. To our newly crowned Mr. and Miss Coppin, and to each member of the Royal Court, congratulations. You stand before us as symbols of the university. You're representatives of the student body, and you were chosen to reflect the best of what is Coppin. Your academic achievement, your community involvement, your authenticity, and your unwavering commitment to make a difference. This honor carries both privilege and responsibility. It calls on you to lead with humility, to serve with compassion, and to inspire with integrity. And as members of this year's Royal Court, your platform is powerful. Not just for the photos, celebrations, and all of that fun stuff, but as a vehicle for advocacy, for inclusion, for student voice. So use it to uplift. Use it to unify. Use it to remind your peers that leadership is not just about titles and sashes. And to the campus community, tonight's a reminder of what we do. Every crown, every smile on this stage, it represents our potential and our purpose. So to our new royalty, wear your crowns and sashes with pride, lead with hearts, and never forget that you are more than just representatives of Coppin State University. You are now its ambassadors, its storytellers, and you embody its promise. So congratulations. May your reign be one of purpose, pride, and progress. Thank you.
Thank you to our leadership for those kind words. Up next, we have a few words from family and friends of Mr. and Miss Coppin State University. Please welcome Tori Carlisle.
Good evening. Hi, sister. Today I wrote a speech for someone who's very special to me today. I'm going to try not to cry. Dear Catherine Tremata Addy, you are an extraordinary woman and one of the strongest women I know. You have inspired me in many ways and many people on and off this campus. And your mother would be so proud of the woman you have become today. I am glad I had the privilege to see the woman you have evolved into. Our bond all started freshman year moving day, when we first moved in together as roommates. It didn't take long for us to grow close to one another, and from day one I knew that you were someone special. I remember helping you decorate your side of the room with fairy lights until 12 in the morning. We became instantly inseparable. Nights became time for girl talk until we had class 9 a.m. the next morning, or the times where we went through breakups together in adulthood. But even with all the good memories of living together, we became sisters. You became the sibling that I never had, and the most importantly, the family to not only my own, but to our surrounding friends. You became the light of our friend group. And as you know, we love you dearly and are here no matter what. You taught me to be courageous and outgoing, and to believe and to speak up for what I believe in and what's right. You taught me how to grow as a woman. And at my lowest, you came and picked me back up. You care for others even when you step away from your own self. Everything that you have accomplished, you have earned. And you have built this platform brick by brick. You are the true definition of a queen. Becoming Miss Coppin has been a goal of yours since freshman year. I remember staying up with our friends to create your very first campaign. We may have not known what we were doing, but you had a passion and a goal to achieve. The platform you created was beautiful and honored your mother. It showed a piece of who you really are, and I still admire that about you till this day. I want you to remember this day is just not like any other day, but a thank you for yourself. For the times you had nothing left and still gave it your all, or the times you felt like giving up and didn't. The love I have for you is unconditional. I will never be able to put that into words. I am forever glad that I met you, and you will always be dear to my heart. This is not the end of the story, but the beginning of something much more beautiful. Keep going and never lose momentum. On behalf of our friends, we love you, and you will always be, and we will, and we will always make us beyond proud. It is an honor to not only call you a friend, but my sister again. Even though everyone might not know your story like we do, we know what you have overcome to be here today, and that alone makes us extremely proud and grateful to be a part of your life. We love you and adore the person that you are inside and out. Never change who you are because you are created to stand out. I can't wait to see what is in this next chapter of your life. But again, thank you for being my sister, Catherine Addy, and I love you.
Next up, we have Marita Asamoah.
Good evening, everyone. Staff, faculty, distinguished guests, as well as students. Hello, my name is Marita Asamoah, and I have been given the opportunity to give a message to my friend Catherine. I'm gonna try not to cry, y'all. Yeah. Hi, Kat. So tonight, we are not just witnessing a coronation, we are witnessing the crowning of a woman who embodies resilience in its truest form. If there is one thing Catherine has shown us all, is that no matter what life throws her way, she will rise every single time. Catherine has faced trials, tribulations, and moments that would make a lesser spirit fold. But Catherine doesn't fold. She adjusts her crown, wipes her tears, and steps back into the room like she never left, stronger, wiser, and even more determined. There have been nights where it was just the two of us, exhausted, frustrated, overwhelmed, sitting in silence or crying together because life felt heavy, and we had to lay hands on each other and utter words of prayer and life to heal the hurt. In those moments, it wasn't just friendship, it was sisterhood. It was, I see you, and I'm not letting you go through this alone. Catherine has held my hand through my storms, just as I have held hers. And even when she struggled to show up for herself, she still showed up for others. And that is who she is, a giver, a light, and a force. Catherine is the kind of woman who leads with grace. She is soft when she wants to be. She's firm when she needs to be. And she's unapologetically herself at all times. She is proof that resilience is not just about surviving. It's about growing and choosing love, joy, and community. So tonight, as she takes her place as the 94th Miss Coppin State University, know this, Catherine did not just walk her way here, she worked hard. And there is no doubt in my mind that she will carry this title with the same strength, compassion, and authenticity that got her to this moment. To my sister, my friend in my heart, Catherine Chumata Addy, this is your moment, and you deserve every minute of it. And I know that your mother is genuinely smiling down on you. And may everything that you touch flourish, and may you continue to be a catalyst of change. I love you so much, Kat.
Next up, we have Tyler Fullwood, followed by Kiara Thorpe.
Good evening, everybody. Larry, congratulations. Catherine, congratulations. And to the whole Royal Court, congratulations. Larry, your campaign theme, Lights, Camera, Coppin, was more than just a creative slogan. It was a declaration of how you show up in the world. You've shown us that when the light comes on, you don't just wait for your cue, you create the moment. You bring light wherever you go. Your presence fills a room with warmth, confidence, and authenticity. You have this unique ability to make people feel seen, valued, and included, and that's a rare kind of leadership that cannot be taught. You are truly the perfect person for this position. You've proven that leadership isn't about recognition. It's about responsibility, consistency, and purpose. From the moment you accepted this position, you've led with intention and are continuing to lead with intention. You've shown that your promises aren't just words used to inspire others, they are commitments you live out daily. The programs and initiatives you are preparing to launch demonstrate not only your passion for progress, but also your dedication to creating spaces where students can feel supported, connected, and proud to be a part of Coppin State University. What's most powerful about your journey, Larry, is that you lead by example. You don't wait for opportunities, you build them. You don't just speak about change, you embody it. You've set a new tone for what it means to wear this title with purpose, to serve with humility, and to represent this university with excellence. You are breaking barriers, rewriting narratives, and inspiring those who will come after you to believe that leadership isn't confined to a crown. It's carried through action, service, and love for your community. Alongside Miss Coppin State University, Miss 94th, you two are a dynamic and powerful team. Rooted in purpose, guided by a vision, and ready to make history in a way that will be remembered long after this night ends. Larry, your story is one of perseverance, grace, and light. You've turned your vision into a movement, your ideas into a reality, and your dreams into platforms for others to stand upon. You remind us all that when you walk in your purpose, you don't need to chase the spotlight. It will find you. So tonight, as you step fully into your role as Mr. Coppin, know that your legacy has already begun. Continue to lead boldly, to love deeply, and to let your light shine in every corner of this campus and beyond. Because when you shine with your Miss Coppin, Coppin shines. Congratulations, Mr. Coppin. Your moment is now, your light is undeniable, and your legacy will echo for generations to come. Congratulations.
HBCUs have existed and persisted in tenuous socio-political times, and Coppin State in 2025 is no different. Catherine and Larry, you two have accepted the call from your student body to show up in such a time as this. It takes courage, charisma, and a servant's heart to do what you all do every day. In moments where the crown is heavy, may you remember that you have a village behind you. The people who are in it with you, supporting you, will willingly shoulder the weight when it feels like too much. We're so proud of you, and we want nothing more than to see you two thrive. In a culture that attempts to tamper Black voice, creativity, and intellect, all the things that you two have, the people around you will fortify you. So may you remember it all when you need it this school year. The scripture, the song lyrics, the affirmation. I hope you remember the screenshots, the old pictures and text messages from loved ones cheering you on. I pray you remember where you come from. 919, M301. Ask for help, and we got you. And Larry, I love you bunches from Bull City and back. Cheers.
Thank you all for your kind words. This has truly been a wonderful evening. Don't you all agree?
Yes, it has. This has been a wonderful celebration to help us commemorate the 125 years of Coppin's legacy and our leadership and excellence, and 95 years of celebrating our royalty.
Yes, it is, and I'm excited to see what the 2025-2026 Royal Court has in store. Thank you all so much for sharing this evening with us. We'd like to give a warm thank you to our president and his cabinet, as well as the First Lady, Ms. Toinette Jenkins. We want to also recognize and thank members of our Student Government Association and Campus Activities Board. Thank you to our faculty and staff for joining us this evening.
Also, thank you to our student organizations who participated this evening. But we want to give a special shout out to all our friends and family who are sharing this occasion with us. Thank you. Thank you, and as we conclude the program, please join us in the Tall's Ballroom for the reception. Thank you.
We would like to let everyone know we will be taking pictures in TAWS. We have to clear out the auditorium, unfortunately. So if you'd like to take pictures with our king and queen or our court, we ask that you go to TAWS Ballroom and do so there. Thank you.
Give it up once again for your 2025-2026 Royal Court.